Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make a Valentine's card that looks like this. It does not open except for the window I just showed you. To begin with, I have a regular size card folded already, and I'm going to measure an inch from both sides and make a mark. Then I'm going to measure my ribbon, and it is 7/8 of an inch. And I'm going to measure about a ½ inch from the bottom of the card, and then add 7/8 to it. So basically I'm going to mark 7/8 on the mark already made, ½ inch from the bottom of the card, if that makes any sense. Alright, so that way we can fit the ribbon into it perfectly. You're going to take your knife and you're going to make the slots carefully. Alright, and then you're going to erase the marks from the pencil, and you're going to thread the ribbon through the card. Just like that. You can simply take some tape and just tape this like that, because you're not going to be opening the card, so it doesn't really matter. And you're going to do the same thing for the other side as well. Now you're going to clump the ribbon in front, and by the way, make sure when you tape the ribbon it's a little bit loose in front, and you're going to have about an inch long piece of ribbon to wrap around the front to make a bow. And you need some strong adhesive or tape to hold it together. And you're going to wrap it around the front just like that, and you're going to cut off the excess, then flip it. I'm just adding a little bit more. Alright, so you're going to flip it, and then you're done with your bow. Then you need to measure a ½ inch from the top and make a mark, and then measure about an inch. Well, just measure, line up the ruler with the bow and make a line on the card. Then you're going to connect two corners together to make an X in the middle. Just make sure the line does not connect with the slot you made for the bow. Alright, then you're going to use your knife and you're going to make cuts along the lines you made. Just make sure, even though you're using a ruler, it's very hard to make the line straight. So slow and steady, make your cut and be careful. And as I've said before, make sure your cuts do not reach the slot for the bow, because otherwise it won't look as good. Alright, so now that you're done, you can erase your marks. After you've cut the X, you can open the sides up and fold them. Now you're going to mark the corners where the corners are, that way you can cut out the paper. I chose Dots and Stripes paper from Echo Park. I'll try to link everything in the description box below. And you're going to mark on the paper and you're going to cut it out. Make sure it's maybe like a ½ inch bigger on each side, that way you have some extra just in case. So you're going to cut it out. Then erase the marks from the pencil. You don't need to erase them on the card because it's going to be all covered up. Then you're going to use some adhesive and you're going to apply it to the pattern paper. And then you're going to glue the pattern paper to the card. Line it up. Just like that. Alright, now I'm using some VersaFine ink and a Love You So stamp. I'll try to find it and link it in the description box. Ink it up. You can actually stamp it to the pattern paper before you glue it. That way if you mess up, you can always restart without having to re-glue it and just do the extra work. But I decided not to, And, alright, I'm still inking it up. Alright, there. I'm going to stamp it right in the middle. Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to use the Sharpie permanent markers to color in the image. I'm using the shades of pink, red, and green. This is more of like purple pinkish. It does not see the color, so just use your best judgment. And I'm simply going to color it in a manner like this. Alright, now that I'm done coloring, I'm gonna close the window and apply glue or adhesive on that side of the card. Alright, that's done. Now you're going to take a corner rounder punch. I'm using Fiskars, 1/2 inch. And you're going to chop off the corners, the bottom corners. There you go. And there we go. Now I'm using Recollection stickers. I bought them in a store, so I'm not sure if I can link them in the description box. Basically, these are like wax envelope sealing stickers. So, I'm going to take one of these, close this up, and voila! The card is done. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and visit my Etsy shop. I will link everything in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Bye!